Hello and welcome to another guitar channel. Another guitar channel is the channel for all those guitarists who cannot play the guitar but they love to turn the knobs. Turn the knobs. We have lots of knobs to turn today. 5 knobs. 5 knobs is lots. So if you like to turn the knobs, there is 5 of them. We love it. We love it. We're not gonna play. We're just gonna blah blah blah. Turn the knobs. Turn the knobs. Turn the knobs. Guys. This is Echosex Baby, and this video is only for the adults. What is Echosex Baby? It's the baby version of Echosex from Nurus. I don't know how to say it in Italian. In English it would be Nurus. In Polish it would be Nurus. Anyway, Nurus is the company from Italy making lots of effects, and actually they are the owner of the brand Foxgear as well, and they making a little bit more affordable versions of many effects. Among those many effects we got this Echosex, which is the affordable small version of Nurus. Not fucking Nurus, it's Gurus. Not prepared for the video, motherfucker. Gurus. No, Gurus, I would say Gurus. So, let's start from the beginning. Echosex Baby is the version of well known from Stevie Lukather's pedal board Gurus Echosex. Why is it the baby? Because it's a smaller version. The original one is quite big, and the original one's got a valve inside. So you know it's a true thing. Here we got no valve. Here we got MOSFET, and actually this MOSFET is imitating the Class A valve. So on the preamp it will sound warmish. What is the important thing about those effects from Foxgear? They are made in China, of course, they're not made in Italy, but those guys are not using SMD. SMD is this thing that you can, like, you know, work on with the hairdryer. You don't need a solder gun, soldering gun to it, because you cannot use soldering gun because you will burn it. So it's old school, and actually it is old school, and it's like, you know, like imitating as well old school delays from 60s, 70s. You know, this Gurus Echosex is used not only by Stevie Lukather, but guys from Skunk Anansi, from David Gilmour bands, for example, they're using it, and actually lots of people are using it because of 2 features. Because it's really imitating old school delays, like tape delays and you know, things like that. So a little bit warmish, little bit not little bit, but not so perfect in the sound, and you know, not like the digital delays when the signal is so clear. Very a little bit like dirty and warmish, and you know, like this. But here we got a special knob. If we turn this knob down, H of damage, it's called on the bigger one. If we turn it down, we got an absolutely normal delay. So with repeats, we can just set it to as many repeats that actually it plays on its own, and it's making lots of noise for dub music. But actually, you know, up to here, it's like it's what you need. Then we got time here from what is it? I think here is like 780, and here is something around 60 milliseconds. When you got it like here, it's absolutely like almost like a reverb. It's very short delay, and here you got really long delay, and you can set it up. Of course, because of the size of it, and maybe the price as well, even it doesn't have a tap tempo, but you will be able to, you know, turn this knob in the way that actually it will make, you know, the tempo you really need, or you can just adjust the tempo of the song to the thing. Then you got, of course, level, and it's only the level of the repeats, and of course you got tone as well, which is the tone of repeats. So you can worm them, you know, make them like mellow, and you can like, you know, bright them and make them like trebly sounding. So that's what it is. And then there's this special knob which is called H. So I need to swap the battery and actually change the frame, and then I'm going to tell you about the H. Before that, listen to Anna. So what is it making? This H thing, when you go up to 12 o'clock, so up to the middle of the range, you will have some kind of modulation, some kind of chorus, flangery, you know, this sort of effects. Actually, you will have it like in this way, so it will make it modulation delay, and it is quite usable, and some people like those kinds of delays, and this feature is quite good. But then when you go more than 12 o'clock, you're going into space. It's psychedelic. If you take LSD or smoke some pot, kids don't do drugs. Drugs are bad, okay? No, obviously don't do drugs. Drugs and rock and roll, they don't go both together. Not even sex anymore. But anyway, no, honestly, don't do drugs. But anyway, that's going into such a modulation that it's almost like pitch shifting, is detuning the instrument, and it's making it almost impossible to use. It makes it almost impossible to use, of course, in terms of normal usage of normal songs, and actually you're not going to use it as the standard setting for your delay all the time, but you may use it for some kind of special sounds. You're using one time in a song, for example, and actually you're making the whole song around it, and then it's very, very useful, and then it's making a lot of nice job. But honestly, the range of it is enormous, and actually it's going so high. I want to get high, so high. Don't do drugs. Just buy this one and play on it, and you don't need drugs. You will feel like you are after the influence of illegal substances. But anyway, it's all, of course, it's not, like I said, it's not for use all the time. It's for very, very specific usage, and actually it's quite funny and quite strange, and actually, you know, making it, you need to have open mind to do it, to use it. You have to have really, like, you know, you need to be someone with lots of creativity to use it. So it's good when it's here, and actually it's good that you can switch it off, and then you got a beautiful delay. The sound, if you go level down here and the knob's not even affected, then if you go with the level down, the sound we've switched it on and off and on and off and off, and it doesn't change, so it doesn't eat any kind of, you know, signal, any frequencies or anything. And it got this special feature. I would call it the age of damage, and I was first playing on it, and then I read about it, and then I found out it's the age of damage. For me, it sounds like, you know, you had all those tape delays in the 60s, you know, with, I don't know, like WEM Copycat or something like that, VEM, yeah, WEM, when you had the tape, and the tape was like, you know, going all around recording stuff, and then the delay, the repeats were created by that. So actually, for me, it sounds a little bit like the tape is stretched out or worn out. Oh, it's very old, and, you know, not in every single part of the tape the magnetic field is exactly same, and you know what I mean? You know about the tapes, you know, about cassettes or anything? Probably not lots of you. Maybe you don't even know what I'm talking about. Cassettes, like from 80s, and then the tapes, like from 60s and 70s. So if you just pull it, stretch it, then the sound will change. So that's what it is. Or I don't know, the engine in the engine, like, you know, rolling the tape is broken a little bit, and maybe it's like changing the pitch as well, and the speed is changes, so something like that. Quite interesting. Anyway, because I didn't take any drugs and I'm talking bullshit. No, I don't take drugs, honestly. But anyway, clean sound on Mad Dog Prince 15. Clean sound of it, and the effect is in front of the preamp of the amplifier, and then when you listen to distorted sound, it's all going from Joyo Zombie. Joyo Zombie stands here. Joyo Zombie, it's like a small Mesa Boogie, so we got small Echosex with small Mesa Boogie, and actually then the effect is in the effects loop of the amplifier, and it works both way, in front of the preamp and in the section of your you know, loop effect loop. So it's good. It is a good effect. I like it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it and use it. Maybe I won't use it. I won't be using it like that. I would rather use it something like that would do the job. Thank you, and good night, motherfuckers. Bye.